Alright, so I'm in wisdom from the Rebbe for today. So one time the big famous chassid, Reb Shmuel Munkes, was traveling to the Alter Rebbe in order to be with him for Rosh Hashanah. On the way, it came the time to start saying slichas, and he was stuck at an inn. The old innkeeper came over and woke up in the middle of the night and came to Reb Shmuel to tell him, "Come with me, you want to join me to say slichas?" Reb Shmuel said, "Slichas? What's that?" And the old innkeeper said, "It's a time that we come to God, we ask Him to give us a good year, to give us sustenance, to give us parnasa, to give us everything that we need for the year." Reb Shmuel said, "Feh! Old Jews wake up in the middle of the night to ask God for food?" This is the idea of the way the usual works. This is the way things are during Rosh Hashanah. That on Rosh Hashanah, only special people are able to enter the king's palace. During the rest of the year, only certain requests are allowed into the king. You can't show up to the king and have a small request, something silly to ask of the king. Only real important things are able to be brought to the king. But now we have a few days left till Rosh Hashanah. We have a few days left to be able to prepare ourselves, to have a proper explanation of how we're going to come to the king, be able to say the words properly. But as of right now, during these few days, it's the time of Elul. Where in Elul, we're able to ask God whatever you want, in whatever language you want. And that's the idea that the king comes out to the field. Where when the king's in the field, you can ask, any person can ask what he wants. And not only that, but he can ask for whatever he wants. And therefore, even the small, petty things that we think in our life are important, we can ask from God during these times. This is also the idea that we blow shofar during the month of Elul. As the idea of the shofar, as explained about Rosh Hashanah, and the same is true about Elul as they're compared, is that the idea of the shofar is that it's not any words. It's nothing which is legible that you're able to actually make out the individual request. But it's a simple sound that you're blowing out to the king, asking him to help you out with everything that you need, that you should have a proper, happy, healthy, sweet new year. L'chaim, l'chaim.